Hi, John Rule. You were at World Peace Wetland Prayer for
Aubrey.
Earth Day yesterday with us.
Right.
And it was
It was a lot of fun.
What, 17th of, this is the 18th of April 2016. And there's the proof you were there with Dawn. And she's worked with Omni, and now she's going to work for the Tricycle Farm. And
Right.
there's the tent going up. You were early and you saw all that going on then.
Right.
And Ms. Robian had
Yeah.
a shirt with insects on both sides, and she was happy to twirl around and show it to us because it was really neat thing that we are interested in. There, let's see, there's the
Setting up the
table. Yeah, Lauren's doing that. And
Jenny Masulo.
yes, and she brought things, some snacks as well
Goodies.
as some, what was that letter you signed for her? You wrote a letter.
Yeah, she had a clipboard and she wanted me to, she said to write a letter to the governor, so I sat down and wrote one.
Good.
I hope it was good.
Well, I bet it
Or
was.
sincere, I'll tell you that.
You're always a great writer. And Lionel Jordan, and in the back is a picture of my neighbor, Diane
Right.
Smith, and there's Donna, and that's Molly in the red shirt, and her husband is Alan, that you met.
Yeah,
Alan's a landscape architect,
Right.
and he had brought his son and daughter and his wife Molly, and his son's going to be working on clearing non-native plants out of World Peace Wetland Prairie
right.
with his scout troop. I don't know when they'll get started, but pretty soon, I hope. Get non-native species. You know how hard that worked.
I've got plenty of them.
Yeah, there's Alan. You talked to him, Alan
Right,
Oscar.
I did. He's
And,
very pleasant,
He's
forthright,
he-
good
he-
sense of humor.
He was on the planning commission for, I don't know, 8 years or something. I don't remember. It seems like a long time ago now. And that young man is a very wonderful gardener in our neighborhood. And
Wish I could say that.
well,
I get back and leave them alone, they do pretty well.
and there's my daughter's mother, Alice Shepherd,
Right,
and there's a lady who, as you said, just moved in to our neighborhood right next to the park, and she
Right.
brought her baby and her little boy, and he was in a cranky mood a little bit, so she had to take him home after a while, and but she's really nice, and the kids are sweet, and it was all about the kids out there. This is a busy thing. This is the young man, Ben Goff, I believe, from the Northwest Arkansas Times, so forth, and he made the pictures on the front page of the
yeah, I noticed the pictures.
Times today, and that lady brought her tiny boy and had him looking at close up of the flowers, and he
Bill
was
Orton.
really interested in them. He was pointing to them and all. Okay, you can see some of the musicians in action, and that's some of those had
That
been there
Karen-
at the beginning.
Who's that?
No, that's a lady that
Someone else.
I forgot her name. I think we have
Uh-huh.
it written down somewhere. But anyway, till next time, do your part to help keep the water clean, air pure, woods green.
Still rolling?
Okay, that's Rhiannon, John. You know Rhiannon? She's
Don't remember.
been to many Omni things
Uh-huh.
and Tricycle Farm and so forth. She had a young man that seems to might be in love, and with her for the first time I'd met him. He's very nice.
I haven't been to much lately. I made a contribution a while back, but I haven't actually done much.
Yeah,
I'll have to get back in with them.
yeah. There's another
Say hello to Gladys.
man right there you recognize if you could see him a little better.
Yes,
But he's a great gardener also, and cares about the native plants as we do.
good.
And that's Larry Smith's wife, Diana, from across the street. Got her several times during the thing. This is Rhiannon on the left,
I see.
and you recognize her good friend on the right there is also an Omnian and supporter and a supporter of Tricycle Farm. Works with them a lot over the years. And there's the Ferryville area where the kids
Right.
were painting rocks.
Yeah, they had
And
a rock painting studio there.
Rhiannon actually made a new sign, painted a new sign for Ferryville.
Right,
The kids,
right. I remember the sign.
hidey
You
hole
put it
there.
up on a stub there.
Yeah, she made a new sign though, and while she was there, and she took it with her to gloss it over and fix it so it'll be water resistant, take the weather for the next year or so. And anyway, it was just a great group of people coming through. I mean, when you said when you left and
Right.
later there was
A lot
almost
of
a
music.
totally a lot of
A lot of
music
music.
and totally different group of people by the end,
Mm-hmm.
except for the hard heads that live close and or try to promote something like the Buffalo River organization. Now this little boy had his mother was handing him seeds there. And his job was to spread those seeds out on the peace mound.
Yeah.
And you'll may see a video sometime on there on YouTube of his spreading those seeds. Now watch him, and he'll suddenly raise his hands, and away the seeds go. There's the right there.
I see.
He's flinging them out. He did it a couple of times,
What a
several times.
spray he must be making.
I was just afraid he was going to slide down and too fast off the side. So I was kind of staying real close there to catch him if he did. But anyhow, you can see there's different musicians from early.
Yeah, I read a small
event.
short poem to the Mulhollands. They seem to
Did you?
I enjoy it.
Okay, there's
It's not mine.
Rhiannon's new sign.
Oh,
When
very
it was
well.
finished. She was over there working. And let's see, who else we got? Okay, that's another lady with children, and they were involved in the painting and all these kids' activities.
I must have left before they showed up because I'm not recognizing some of these people.
Missed quite a lot there. But it was just enough people to
Right.
keep changing up. I mean, nobody's going to stay there 4 hours. It's
Right.
a lot of diversity there. And there are two people you've seen at the senior center, and
All right.
they're also, what shall I say, pretty darn good people to know, and they are very active in doing the right thing around.
Well, there's always a good core of the old Fayettevillians there.
Yeah, and so we're just glad. Seems like there was that threat of rain all afternoon. It didn't do it till
Right.
after 5 o'clock. The way
it
the
held off for.
weatherman had said, I was really grateful we got everything put up. before
Yes,
anything
indeed.
happened.
There would
But
have been a nice moist mess. If it really rained. But we got a nice little rain last night.
yeah, soil needed it. The plants needed it. Okay, there is Donna. It's toward the end there, but you're going to see. Now here's this lady with her toddler on playing piggyback on her,
Right.
walking around with her, and they had been
Well,
back
that's
to
good
the
for
back and so
kids.
forth, too.
And
Okay, Donna and Kelly were standing up on the mound and playing.
oh yes,
And
I
that's-
think I saw the picture.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
I was making a picture over this photographer in front of me making pictures there
Uh-huh.
of them up there, and I was glad he picked that one. I thought he did a great job with that. Even though the newspapers don't have as much ink or as good a quality paper as they used to,
No.
and they may not have time to do Photoshop to work on them like they used to. But now we're back to the front. And, well, till next time, I hope we together with all these folks
Right.
next year.